All right. There's some soft candy in my mouth, but apparently they got too cold and they're a little hard. Whew. So, I know it's been a few days or so since we did a coding stream. Hmm. I was going to start it sooner, but it was a busy day. Woke up at about 4:30 a.m. Took the wife and her two girlfriends to the airport, and then stayed up to about roughly 9-ish in the morning. Make sure they got onto their connecting flights because they all three went to Puerto Rico for a vacation and left me here so they can have a. This is like an extreme girls' night out that they left the damn country. Oh man, but that's cool because I get to stream. No interruptions. All right. So we left off where I was modifying. Well, currently working on the main page of my. Go ahead and switch over to that. Okay. Here you can see on the right side the new one I am. I know I need to change up these wordings. I haven't touched that yet. But this looks compared to the one that's currently pushed out. Hmm, so much better. If I was to maximize this one, stretches out way over here to the left, way over here to the right. Got all this space. I mean, this probably would look decent if this was, pushed out right here and here to match this. But even my footer down here is spread out all the entire way. Then I only had basically my LinkedIn and my Instagram, and I don't know why I have a home button on the home. I really don't. What's the point of this? Back, fresh. Point of that's like hitting the F5 key. Then let's see if that one there. But then when we open this one, this looks a lot cleaner. Even with all these added icons and a couple more up here added, the home link removed because this is the home page. It's like my about me. Everything goes across and everything. So I like that. Just been playing around with the some more. Instead of Instagram and LinkedIn, now we have GitHub, which obviously got my Twitter up here. I have all that up here. Renamed these links. Messed around with this modifications. Go ahead and compare these two. Even this was for like lots of space up and right. Yeah, I like it. So this barely touched. And then see what we got next. I got the home directly in the middle. Click on project. Here we have it renamed as coding projects. Even with like right here, this stuff is just all scrunched up. This isn't any prettier. So we haven't obviously we haven't touched this page. And if we go back to education, so we've hit this one, modified it, make it look better. I mean, even if we like full screen it, still lots of space. Right. I mean, they are equaled out, so that's good. Go back over here. Okay. Maximize one. It clean. I think I might try to make it instead of having them come straight down, instead of having all this space match, because some of these have a lot more text compared to the other. Maybe I'll try and make it to where it would be um, rows with 2 columns. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll make it depending. Maybe I'll just switch up the certifications and make it 1 row, 2 columns. These don't really have much text in them. Yeah, so if we go back to coding projects, do a comparison real quick. Scroll down. About this. See this. We'll see that spreads everything. Obviously, if it has more text than the other, it's I have thought about taking these from just regular still images and when I go to start recreating all these one by one, I'll be doing everything on stream. Maybe I can I'll do like a quick demo of how each program works as we progress. And then maybe I'll clip that video. If I can figure out how to edit videos, speed it up, maybe I'll make it into like a GIF image or something, slap it in. Although I also wouldn't mind once I go to start redoing wells, go ahead and start slapping actual videos. Maybe as the image, we click it, pops up and runs. That would be. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll go from still images to GIFs, whatever, and they click on, will open up into size video, shows it. I don't know. There's so much we could do. So much we could do. And again, with this one, so much space between the left and right. This right here is fine. I like how this actually maps out. So I can really. Same thing with over here. Gotta modify it to push it all out. I did think about what if we try to put the image on the left side, all the text right, and just leave it down here at the bottom. But I'm not exactly sure how that would look. We'll have to take note and play around with it. Then if we go over here to tech stack, here we would need, again, this is, we added the extra two. It scrunched them up, but that's gonna be fixed. They got all the spaces on the left and right. Yeah, the footer should be changed automatically because I tried to make it to where footer was more universal. I don't know why I feel like I keep. Got that to do. And of course, since they don't exist over here, we got to create us a resume, and we also have to create us a stream page, which, hell, this right here is just a sample, but I figured out how to should embed YouTube video. I've never really like when I went to go share YouTube videos, I never really paid attention to their embed part for the share. Like let me show an example. Go to share. I never really paid attention to this right here. When you click on this, it gives you everything you need to just copy and paste it and embed the video. And I never paid attention to that before. So I plan on making just like the coding project page. I plan on putting all my entire YouTube playlist. That will how this will have all coding streams. That's left off. So it looks like we hit the home page. We have the added. Hit the training one. And now we're gonna go ahead and hit up the coding project. How it opens. Go ahead and oh yeah, from the looks of it, looks like I created separate model CSS as well. Like I got. Whew. Yep, I had a sneeze. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work on the projects portion. Go ahead. Take my break. Hi, we're not here right now. Also, just because it's been a few days. All my buddies, if you're watching this, kept convincing me to play games and making me forget about my coding stuff. Kept calling me a nerd. Talking about you, Pancake, if you're watching. Blame it on you. Oh yeah, so we also Funky. Or spacing out stuff. Just because I chin. Because model. Uh-oh. Delete. We got a lot of cleaning. I want. I didn't say that. No. Go ahead and add this. Bam. Good word. Okay. Start from the top. Compare these two. Sure, this has the. Let's go ahead and make. Very first thing we need to. Because we need to delete. very first thing and the only thing. All right, so okay. Looks like the first part on this one, not the container itself, because that's more of the overall styling sheet. So the very first one we should have is the one. Need to go ahead and fix them. Already looking so much better. Anybody is just tuning in, currently working on the CSS for my own personal web. I'm gonna try and take it from like this mess. I think it's appealing. I feel like as I get older, oh, that's the case. I can't wait till 25 more years. Woohoo! Better enjoy this while I can. Okay. So we navigation containers reaching out to just be maybe I'll go ahead and put more space now. I was gonna say maybe I should go ahead and put more spacing. Then that might make confusing. How many? Holy crap! Been days pushed anything. People probably think I'm slacking. Well, I did just do a small comparison. You know what? After this, we'll go ahead and do another overall comparison, and I'll use that to clip from the live stream. I'm gonna upload that as a separate file as well, so we can update that to right here. Although this refresh was already finished, this entire website has been refreshed once, but it's like every year as I mess around with stuff, learn a little bit more, I come to revisit my website, and it's like, what the hell was I? Shell. So like I'm going. So anyways, I feel like I really changed thing because I do like how maybe we should go ahead and put a link down here. We'll fix that. Shall fix it now. This one. All the way. See. We'll just reference bottom. We're just gonna call it Github. Oh, that's so. Might as well make class. Now it should put this over here. Up. Brings us back here. Now we need to ringing. It doesn't go away. Projects. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, let's start with the first. You know what? YOLO. Go big, go home, right? See how bad it messes all this up. Lock that in. It makes it roll. Why is that? Hey, Faye. Wait, am I having voice issues? Oh, okay. I wonder why you. Maybe. I'm trying to think. That's probably a bad idea. Right now, I'm just messing with the CSS portion of this for the styling. I need to figure out why I go to shrink it down this way vertically. Stupid bar comes. Might have a culprit. Has to do with. Response. So what are you up to today, Faye? Why is that so? Maybe it's because where it says mark by one. These back. Has to be. I mean, I did hear it could take like a week or two for the affiliate stuff to process. Oh, did you see the screenshot I sent you about my YouTube subscribers? Man, if only my YouTube subscribers would come and follow me over on Twitch as well. At least just follow. I'd have the 50 followers in no time. I just need 10 more to hit that 50 mark. But my YouTube subscribers, I have like 101. Look at this shit. 101 YouTube subscribers. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm thinking about I'm going to look into maybe some more like Twitter and TikTok to try to like put more into them, I guess, editing wise to figure it out. I know like with my Instagram, I send a copy of the videos to my Facebook Messenger so I can download it directly to my phone. And then that way, when I go to upload it to the Instagram Reel, I at least add the text and I put, like twitch.tv / format 2 on it. Obviously, that doesn't seem to be working, but I might try and figure out a way to do it, that simple editing on my computer. If I can add in that text or something. I know in some of my videos I added like my Twitch name and stuff in there, but I don't think anybody reads the description. But my wife's in Puerto Rico now, so today, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and pretty much all of Monday, I'm gonna try and stream constantly for as much as I can, playing like video games and stuff. Today, I'm working on my coding a little bit. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do a little bit of coding. I probably will just do nothing but games Saturday and Sunday, and then do some coding again on Monday. since my wife won't be here, I'll do some coding on Monday. And then I think what I'm gonna try and do though is that experiment. I'm gonna try and do that little experiment for YouTube to where see if I can get enough clips, shorts, get enough shorts. I'm gonna try and see what happens if I schedule a release for a short every hour on the hour for 24 hours straight. I want to see if anything happens. I've noticed that certain videos. So when I go to release my, I try to put the 3 videos out on YouTube as well, just like for TikTok. Um, I aim, I try to put one out at 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and 9 a.m. just to see what, if anything, like if that matters at all. And usually, out of those 3, seems to be the very first video, no matter what. Even if I try to release them all at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m., seems to be that very first video is the one that gets majority, if not all, the views for those released videos, which is so weird. Oh, just thinking about this, I wonder if my calendar right here, what's causing this weird ass. Let me go because this has its own. Nothing I can do about that. I don't think. Oh, no. What if we make it just disappear? Shrink. Let's try that first before we start fucking. I like how that just hit me and I got distracted. Let's see here. How to hide it. I know how to make it appear. That's how this works. What if? Pretty simple. Go up here, grab. Display. Oh, that didn't work. Maybe it has to be. Oh wait, that's for. Let's try. Five. Ooh, that's what it was. It was my freaking calendar doing it the entire time. Okay. I appreciate it, Faye. You ain't got to, but I appreciate it. And since I did kind of like declare between me and you that we were gonna be like racing to see who can get affiliate first, I did get a little too ballsy there since I was like, oh man, I'm kind of growing at a good rate. Once I get me another job, depending on how much I make, I'll subscribe to your channel for about 6 months to a year. But that's once I get a job. Let's see here. Yeah, 'cause I know once I definitely get a job, I plan on subscribing to a few people actually. I want to subscribe to my friend Cassie's account. She actually does good thing. She gets very dedicated to her games. And damn, can she friggin' keep up with chat? Wow. Oh my gosh, she's one of those like she's turned into one of those streamers where she could be focusing on her game and reading off chat at the same time, and she could have like 30, 40 viewers at a time. And it's just like, God damn, you've gotten good at this. Let's see. What? Glad that bar went away. Now that I figured out what it was. I still want the calendar. What if put out and make everything vertical? It didn't do what I wanted it to do. God damn it. What if we do try 50% just to see what. Okay, so I can control it. It just makes it look like shit. What if we do a height? That help? Oh, I'm so afraid this is what happens. Wait, you've seen what do what now? Oh my god, I've seen some. Oh, you're talking about where they could read the chat and focus on the content at the same time? I forgot. Yeah, that's. I've thought about try to get into the habit of that, but that just seems like it's hard. DirectX 34, thank you for the follow. Oh, Faye, have you gotten any custom alerts yet? I'm thinking about once my buddy is done drawing up my logo and stuff, I can see what color scheme he got going on. Then I'm gonna start working on like alerts and shit, kind of match or something. Okay, yeah, that looks like it's a fixed thing. Not gonna worry about the height. Ugh. So since I didn't create this GitHub thing, and it's primarily, I haven't gotten into that logo and stuff. It's funny how I have not hit affiliate status yet, but I'm already looking into it. I got him trying to do me a black cat and combat gear. Split. And he's gonna do it all from, and he's doing it all from scratch. So it's gonna take him a little bit of time. So no like custom like stuff where he already has a bunch of things where he's just gonna slap it together. No, it's gonna be straight hand drawn custom. I don't know if he's like drawing it out digital with like a pen and tablet or something or what, but I saw a picture of it and it's pretty sweet. He's getting the details in there. You know what? I'll give you a sneak peek on on a rough draft he did. So he like threw that together real quick, the details and stuff. I'm just like, ooh, that's kind of nice. But he has a lot more to go. And then once that logo is completed, I'll be updating all my socials with it. I'll be updating my I don't know if I'll update my Discord with it. I probably will. And then I plan on like going on the stream elements into their merch and then doing like throwing it on there and then like ordering me my like have me buy the first t-shirt with my logo on it so I could be like bringing like my first edition shirt type deal. Maybe I'll buy two so I can frame the first one. I may even go as far as like get me like a smaller like a little window decal to put on my Challenger, our rear quarter panel windows. I may put me like a little like Twitch like once that logo is done, put the logo with my Twitch shit on there as well. Then like I got plans for it. I think I'm done messing around with the styling for this page now that I know what was causing that sliding bar across the bottom. I know if I go to my website on my phone and I go to that coding project, it looks weird on the phone. I can never figure out why. Like it never hit me that it was my calendar. But let me see if I can get it to show up here. Oh God, no. If I go to projects and see how it like just makes it like maybe I have to go the other way. I have to go the other. See, it makes it all like spread out weird. And I couldn't figure out why for the longest time. I thought it was my CSS, but apparently it was just that calendar. Ugh, I know. I want to do that too. Like it's keeping like it's keeping really getting in and editing because I don't know color scheme or what's gonna be a part of my logo. Yeah, color scheme is definitely. But then like color scheme wise, you got to think too. Like for some people, like me, I prefer the black background. I prefer dark. That's even why my own like why my tool right here, my ID, is also has a dark background and everything. And while I'm kind of making this kind of like a dark, I mean this is like light gray stuff and gray, but why it's kind of like on a darker side as well. Because otherwise too, like we gotta think with the themes on this too. So like imagine if they have a black background theme or a white background theme and how your logo and stuff's gonna look too. And I'm just like, oh my god, I'm just gonna do everything for dark. Let's see. Screen. I was thinking, since this right here is my actual desktop background, like I have the chat, obviously that you can see on my stream, at right here above my camera. But obviously on my desktop, I can't see no one's chat, so I miss chat sometimes. Since I do everything on my right side of the monitor for the coding stuff and not my left like I do my gaming, primarily too because my left screen that's where like notifications pop up and shit too. I don't want someone like, oh, email just came in. What was it? But I wonder if there's a way to have an overlay for desktop background. That would be kind of nice if I could just see like just chat just pop up on an overlay screen. Who's messaging me? Yeah. See here. I have a friend messaging me. She's having a real like I guess like it inflamed so much, made like a popping sound. So she went to the doctor and thought might be. I'm just talking with her. Okay. So back to it. Okay, so we finally got this back down. Don't really like that, but I get it. Um, screen views do what screen views do. Although it's kind of weird that this doesn't like pop up here on the like. Why doesn't this throw it up? Why does it wait? Obviously enough space. You would think that this would fit the screen, right? What the heck? What's this screen? I bet it has to do something with however much space is right here and how big the, well, in proportion to how big these cards are. Like it technically should be able to auto fit. Like just a little bit more and it pops up. What? Oh, 976. Oh, these only go up to we just do. Oh, do what I want. Oh, psh. No. Try that again. And I can understand right here. It should at least make it more center. How's the stream going? Going good, monkey. How you doing? Did you stream anymore, or are you just coming back from shopping and food, or what? Did you actually get you some food? You just got home with food. Yeah, McDonald's and stuff to cook later. Hey, yo. Dude, I had Wendy's. I went all out. I splurged. I ate luxury. I got me a large. I got a huge thing of chicken nuggets, some barbecue sauce, a large fry, a large drink with a small chocolate frosty so I could use that to dip my fries. And I used my wife's credit card so I got to enjoy some luxury. Sorry, Faye. I can only spend my wife's money on myself. I can't spend it on another girl. Quarter pounder. Nice. I don't think I've had a McDonald's quarter pounder in years. Okay. So what I'm working on right now is this portion of the screen size right here. Like, I don't think anybody would have a device that's 721 pixels wide or even almost 1,000, well, almost 975 pixels wide. But I'm trying to also think in terms of tablets. So I need to try and figure out why there's not enough space right here for this card to come up here. Then why, when it gets smaller, why it's just not auto centering all these cards down here. First, let's fuck with it. That's 976, so I'll probably have to say about 9. So horizontal view. Ooh, it might have to do with this right here. See what happens if what? It didn't shit. Sorry, my friend's messaging me, kind of freaking. Am I gonna have to do it? Foodie life. You should have seen when I popped in the monkey stream earlier. I was just talking about like I had just woke up because I had dropped the wife at the airport and I was staying up long enough for them to get on their connected flight, etc. And that she made me take her credit card because she told me I'm not allowed to get microwave pizzas, so I might just take her credit card and just get order pizza every night. Because she said I couldn't do that. She just told me to get takeout and stuff, like go to Wendy's and whatnot. So pizza every night when I could just be getting like $1.50 microwave pizzas. But I kept talking about food, and Monkey was like, "Oh my god, getting so hungry. Stop." I'm like, talking about food. Then while I was playing Baldur's Gate, he's over here like rolling snake eyes and shit, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm done." I know, right? I definitely am starting to prefer foreign wives because they seem to be a lot more spoiling. And sorry, yeah, my friends. So without going into names and details too much, apparently she got COVID. She tested negative at first, became positive. She had like a popping sound in the middle of the night in her chest. And she went to go get it checked out by a doctor and it looked like a blood clot might be forming. So she's like freaking out, like, what if something was to happen to her and she like dies or something? So I told her if she's not worried about it, do what we did in the military. Write a just in case letter. Now I'm pouring candy out of it. Or a big fan club, yeah. You know, could always do what some of those other streamers are doing. You know, a little bit loose on the shoulders, pop those babies up, lean a little bit forward while you're playing your games. That's probably not gonna do shit. Oh wait, that is what I was on a view. But what if we try? What's these certs called? Oh, this was a direct copy and paste from. No wonder this shit is so fucking weird. Okay. try that. God. I have focus issues. I swear to God. That's a navigation. Oh, see, yeah, now it pops them all in the center. How about that shit? Yo, okay, good to go. Good to go. Changes up. Like once we get above 900, hundred. Five. Seven, okay, 977 it breaks. Nav bar. So between 900 and 977, like no thanks. So let's take the max width. Gotta fix it. Nope, that's something. It's just because of the navigation itself. So what we could do. Yeah, I keep suggesting. How am I just not noticing that comment? What the fuck? What the? That was weird. So let's try here. What happens if we percent? If we delete it, what's the point of that? That didn't fix it. No way. What the fuck is going on? That really fix it? Just pushed it all down like that, and I swear to God, I hate this shit. Damn, that fixed all my one issues here too. I mean, yeah, I want them all side by side in this other error part, but nope. I am fine with this. This is acceptable to me for now. What the fuck? God damn it. It looks better here now. Damn, that one line, because it was a nav bar line, really fucked everything up. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so what was I doing? I get distracted way too damn. Oh yeah, I was wanting to check here. But it does take out calendar right. Shows it on the S20 Ultra. Shows it in the vertical. In the horizontal. Yeah, the vertical. Wait, it won't show it on iPhone 12 Pro? Ah, get fucked, iPhone. Oh man. Oh, that explains. But what does it show it on the Galaxy one? There we go. Are these on the What's funny, Faye? Yeah, the fuck you iPhone. God, my wife has. So I have the Note. What is it? Note 20 Plus, whatever. Fuck, I can't remember the name of my own phone. It's the Note 20 Ultra 5G version. My wife has the iPhone 12 Pro Max Plus, whatever that fucking version is. And I know I think we both usually go with yeah, she makes fun of my phone because it has like, since I got their flagship phone at that time, they have a flagship color, and it's almost like a rose like pink. My wife's like, haha, you have a pink phone. I'm like, haha, my phone's still better than yours. But I know every time her and her girlfriend's always taking like, God, they're so funny. If one of them upgrades their phone, the other one has to upgrade their phone, and they can't just do cheap shit. Not that I'm one to talk, but God, their pockets kill me because when her girlfriend upgrades, she has to upgrade, and if her girlfriend gets something, she has to get the better version so she can like one up, and it's like, I swear to God, you keep doing this, I'm calling up your mom and dad. You turn to sender. I'm gonna get your sister next. Fuck that shit. I'm pretty sure she's cheaper than you. But I can't complain too much because I'm like that with my computer. Like my computer has to be the strongest computer in the entire damn family right now. Let's try to look at the horizontal view. I don't know what the hell this shit is. Galaxy Fold. I might upgrade to their Fold series if they can get the Samsung Fold phones to be just as durable with and have its own built-in pen. I actually use the pen in my Note phone, especially for note taking work. But if it also makes copy and paste a lot easier if you can't actually highlight a word. You can actually like draw a block over it and it'll like capture that word and pull it out. So cool. But anyways, they can make the new fold phones, especially their screens, as durable as current, like the Note 20 or the S22 Ultra phones. If they can get the screens like on par and everything and have the built-in pen feature, I may switch from my Note 20 over to a fold phone. I don't have to have the best tech for my PC. I mean, I could always go mid grade shit and save money, but I don't want to. Just like I could have spent more money and like decked it out with water tubes, water blocks, pumps, and all that shit. Instead of just getting a single dual like radiator fan thing for AIO for my processor only. Like I didn't need it all these expensive shit. I could have got mid tier. What in the fuck? So if anybody's curious, this view, the Surface Duo. So Samsung has their fold phone. I'm pretty sure other brands have a fold phone, but the Surface Duo is Microsoft's version of a fold phone, which is why there's this big ass like dark black line split in between the screen because they actually have like a splitter, I believe, between their screen. That is just so weird. Well, it's a good thing I'm not catering directly to the Duo crowd. See, I feel like with all this space on the right and all the space on the left, this literally could be pushed over about halfway and then shot up there. Even with this tablet goes out. Hmm. Yeah, this has that same. If I was to go over here, go to and delete and delete and save and boom and 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 fuck. Wait, no, this. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's what it is. There we go. Same thing for home, ain't it? Go ahead. Pop open. Yeah. There. Worked here. And fuck me here. Sir Skull Legend. Hi. What's going on, man? How you doing today? Definitely not a pro. Yeah, I'm definitely not a professional. I've only been messing around with coding for like the last 2, 3 years, but it hasn't been straight. Like not a straight 2, 3 years. And I've been messing around with like different back end and front end languages. But learning the styling with all the CSS stuff, a lot of people ask me why don't I use Bootstrap, but I'm not doing Bootstrap. I'm doing it all like for my personal website. It's all from scratch. What languages do you like to mess around with? Ah, JavaScript. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so JavaScript. Oh my god. I was trained in Java, but we actually did I think like a 1 day session, like 3 to 4 hours learning about JavaScript. And then like the last like 3 or 4 hours of my class that day was about I think it was Ajax for uh testing out JavaScript. And that was the only time we ever spent on it. And oh my god, that shit is so weird for me. I have a book on JavaScript. I'm pretty sure. For Skull Legend, thank you for the follow, man. Have you seen this book? This book right here. It's actually very thin. Me neither. I bought this I like it. It's thin. The only thing I've done with this book was smell it. That's it. Here, I'll show you something. So that book, actually, I believe there's like two of them. There's the bad part and good part. And I actually have a picture of it under here. I think it's under my technical. Nope. Right here. So this is the good part. Look how tiny that is. And then you got just regular JavaScript. So this guy O'Reilly, he writes out pretty good. I don't know if you may or may not be familiar with his name, but he writes out pretty good books. GitHub. Are you familiar with GitHub? So with GitHub, here, I'll just actually. Do you have a GitHub account? Okay. So with GitHub, they have something called github.io. Mine literally is just williet1986.github.io. And this is everything that that makes up my personal website. And I actually have a file in here. I believe it's this one. And I gotta find it. I literally think it's just this one file. Then I have my redirect listed as this. And then I have this set up through Google domains. And then I pay my yearly subscription fee for my Google domain, which is this right here. And then since it's set up through Google, they also do the HTTPS and stuff, so you ain't gotta worry about that. But I picked a theme and it screwed up everything. You know what, Sir Skull Legend? That's probably the most best thing you could have ever done. Because now you get to fix it and learn from it. That was the one thing we learned in my coding boot camp is if you break it, that's a good thing. Especially if you spent hours, maybe months of hard work put into it and you do something that breaks it all, but you really need it, that's actually a good thing. Because it's all about that learning process. Like right now, since I'm messing around with CSS, one thing I've been trying to do is so I'm currently on, that's why I have this website here. I'll throw it in the chat. But this website here will show you your viewport width for your screen that you're on. I use two 27-inch 4K monitors. And so this one's obviously the width is 2560 pixels. And then I've actually been using it to scale down so I can try and work on um, well, so I can work on the different types of mobile phones and tablet viewing ports. So that way my website changes from this to like a regular 1080p monitor screen. That's the horizontal view. There's a vertical view. God damn it, look at what I just found. Shit. Damn it! And then shit like this happens. And I never would have noticed that. This right here, this is my footer. It's supposed to be down here at the bottom. I never would have noticed it unless I was like trying to show you what I meant by what I use this viewport thing for. Because I'm trying to mess around with vertical widths and horizontal widths, minimums and maximums. So like my index CSS, I have, you know, my horizontal view, which has a maximum width of 900 pixels. And oh shit, yeah, that's what it was. 7. And check something real quick. That should fix. God damn it. But anyways, whew. So yeah, anyways, trying to get it to. Anyways, I've lost my train of thought. Oh my god. I do this all the time. I'll be talking, get excited, start showing things, lose focus. Poof, forget. I don't know what to say now. God. So before I got into coding, so my last professional job in coding was actually with PHP and SQL. I got to learn a little bit about like databases and shit like that. I did that for about 2.5 years before I got laid off, and then before that, I was unemployed for a little bit, taking a break, and then I was in my coding boot camp. And before my coding boot camp 3 years ago, it was basically all just security guard work. Then during like years before that, it was like bef- right before my first divorce, I was trying to become a correctional officer, and then before that, it was like I was doing college for like a year, but that wasn't like taking advanced college courses to learn this stuff. It was taking college like it was like college prep courses because I'm not that smart, and then before that, I did 4 years in the Marine Corps. So I went from an infantryman to college so I could learn how to get smarter to prepare for actual college classes. This was all like when I took like a math test in my college course, um, I barely passed like high school algebra. So I had to do like preparatory college shit just to get up there. But then my wife didn't want, my first wife at the time didn't want me to become a nerd. So she wanted me to look into like law enforcement, corrections, and stuff like that. So I quit that stuff, went into corrections field. But then we got into a divorce, so I left that, and went into security work off and on. And then I was like, you know what? I was like, I have like at the time I was like, I have like an X amount of months of my post 9/11 GI Bill left, and since I live over here in Ohio, I actually found a coding boot camp that actually accepts the GI Bill and other VA like benefits and whatnot. So I consumed the rest of my GI Bill to take that coding. boot camp, which was like 14 weeks for me at the time. And it was full time. It was like Monday through Friday and all your weekends. Like they even prepared you ahead of time, like, hey, this is gonna be like, yeah, the GI Bill. Um, are you in the US or are you outside the US? Okay, so in the US, our service members, we have something granted to us called the GI Bill, and only military service members can get it. And if you do a certain amount of X, if you serve an X amount of years, you can transfer your GI Bill, which is basically it's basically just free college for military members. And the GI, you know what? I don't think anybody's ever asked what the GI actually stands for. Because usually when we go like when we think like GI stuff within the US, we think of government issue. So it's probably government issue bill. But it's basically like just free college for U.S. military service members. Like I did my 4 years in the U.S. Marine Corps as an infantryman, and I got out, and then I was able to go to college for free and stuff. So, but you have like an X amount of months to use stuff like that, and it can get more complicated depending on if you want to try and get into like big universities, et cetera, et cetera. I'll be right back. I am out of pop. Oh, I forgot to put my mic down. Okay, I am back. So yeah, it's kind of like that. They kind of do pay college as a reward, but so like not to go into politics or anything, but I know a lot of people in America like to complain about like the lack of free college. Oh, sure. I think it's on this screen, not on this screen too. There it is. So, not going into U.S. politics or anything, but like in America, a lot of Americans complain about not having access to free college. But what a lot of them don't realize is they actually enlist into the U.S. military. You can have access to free college. Like, for example, a lot of people, we joke about the Marine Corps being dumb and being crayon eaters. We like the color and we can barely stay like inside the lines and shit. But really, like even like in the Marine Corps, like no one's actually like stupid. We may have a select few who might be, they may be book smart, but when it comes to practical applications and common sense, they're getting there. But a lot of people are like, I don't want to do like, I don't want to like support the U.S. government, their wars, blah blah blah. But they want the free college. Well, depending on which branch you join and what field you go into, you can get access to free college while you're in. And then once you leave the military, you can transfer all that experience and take all those credits and courses that you learned through the military into the civilian world, which also would transfer over into civilian colleges and universities. And then you have access to like the GI Bill, which gets more. I have to say, those are some wise words, man. Negative. Not everybody. You would save like stuff like that for like maybe all of the Intel bubbas and people that might actually go into like a special forces type thing. But yeah, so like I've only been roughly coding for like 3 years, and then professional wise, coding wise, I've only been supported. Oh, I IntelliJ fire, so wait, I was about to say it's correct. Oh no, it didn't. God damn it. All right, so I think I'm good with this layout for now. I'm basically just trying to update some. Okay, so I'm gonna do a small recap. Okay, so this is the current website that's pushed out, and this is what it looks like now. Before, like, this is live. This isn't live. This is what's on my desktop. Uh, Negative. So you got down here's my HTML. I got the HTML5 standard. There's CSS3 standard, which is these files. There is a little bit of JavaScript, but it's not mine. For example, this right here, this calendar, that's all like JavaScript. That's a lot of scripting right there. None of this is me. This is coding I found on GitHub. Let's see here. Under here. Let's see, where is it at? I have it under here. So there's this site right here that points to it. This guy, um, Blogify, I guess, wrote it up, or that's where it's kept as Blogify. And this is where you can get in. They give you all the scripts and everything to run, and everything, so you can have the calendar work. That's because you can't just copy and paste it directly in there. You have to copy and paste it, and then do some modifications to get it to work. You have to, like for this, you have to put these in the right area. Then like right here, so it has it listed right here. For example, there's the CSS on here for it, and then here's the script for it. That's also all on here. Then down here, I believe it's just that section right there, which is right here. I think maybe something like that. Let's see. Okay, right here, script. I have it with this points to that CSS. Then it has my username, so it pulls in my information from my GitHub, which shows my correct GitHub calendar. But I didn't like write none of the none of the JavaScript. And then the other type of JavaScript I have is jQuery. That's for my model images work correctly. And that was all copy and pasted as well. And that took me a little bit to figure out and get to work. So right here, for example, I have the ID class, and then I have the span portion of it, and then class and IDs, area, etc., etc. Then I have all the model over here copied. So yeah, if you can copy and paste, you just gotta copy, paste it, and then get it to work correctly with your stuff. So quick overcap. God, that's so separated this way. So if I expand this, this is what my home screen or my about me section looks like. Then obviously tell the difference right away between these two. Like this is what it looks like now, and it looks way better than this. I expand it, looks. I removed this home link, added digital resume and coding string, which nothing there at the moment. I removed this home. I had it listed as educational background, but renamed it to education training. If I click on them, I also added in the more social icons since I have access to more social media since I'm active on all of these now and threw them on there. Changed up the footer a little bit, made it universal across all sites. Made the navigation bar universal across all sites, all the pages. Projects was renamed the coding projects, and this is one we were working on this evening. This is what it looked like. This is what it currently looks like live, and this is what it currently looks like right now. Future plans for this portion of the site. Currently, these are still images, but I plan on doing live stream sessions, recreating each and every one of my coding bootcamp projects, and then I'm gonna try and like if I can download me a video editor so I could stitch it together, and then for YouTube, and then make it to where this will probably either still be a still image or it'll probably be a GIF, however you want to pronounce it. I forget the correct way. But I might make it to where if this is an actual, so these are all models, but I may make it to where once I click on it, instead of having an image, I may just embed the video, which is what I'm messing around with right here. Because I do have my Twitch streams, the coding portions also over on YouTube. And I have them under a playlist. So I may transfer them all over here as well. But I might make it to where once somebody clicks on it, it'll have a video, or maybe it'll have the still image and then maybe a video underneath it or something. Haven't decided which direction I'm going to go. Hey, I appreciate it, Sir Skull Legend. If you need to cut and change the video, I can edit that. I can do that. I appreciate it. Currently, right now, I'm trying to learn to do everything myself. Let's see here. Oh, that was a nice open. They go like, I don't know if the camera caught it, but it's like right here level. As soon as I cracked this can open, it just went. BSDC video editor. How long have you been using that? Oh, then I got my tech stack page, which was renamed Technical Knowledge, and it still pretty much looks the that these are bunched down since 2 new links were added, but I don't really see this part changing. Obviously, that the footer has been universally changed, so this changed. I haven't gotten to editing the navigation bar over here yet, but there's probably not going to be much to change over here because it's just literally. Boy 345, cool jacket. Hey, first time chat. How you doing, NPC boy 345? Cool jacket. You talking about this one? Yeah, this is my 511 hoodie. My wife bought me a couple of these for this. She'd buy them. It was recent. It was like around Christmas time or New Year. It was close to one of those two holidays, and she just wanted to go do some shopping. And then I found that there was a 511 store in my locality, and I showed her that store because I told her she ever wants to buy me clothes because I personally like to conceal carry. If she ever wants to buy me clothes, to come specifically to this store, talk with the sales reps, and then they could help her find me some clothes since they have clothing style more suited towards me and carrying firearms and stuff compared to buy me like let's say like sweatpants from like Old Navy where the pockets can barely even hold my friggin' big ass phone and my wallets and shit fall out of the pockets. Wow, but did it make anything? Just follow some guides on YouTube. Did it make anything cool to show off? Hey, you know what, Sir Skull Legend? Even like just following those guidelines just to create something to learn, I would say that those are still good videos because it's the time and effort you put into it to learn the program itself so you can edit those videos. And even if you think they are shit quality, that's, or even just like, even if you just think that they're just complete shit, they're still good videos because that's your time and effort going into something to learn. Let's see, and then this link, since it's not over here yet, I'm planning on writing me out a digital resume. So basically, it will be like it'll look exact similar to like a PDF. It'll just basically like a no shit just resume just written out there. Obviously, I'm not gonna put like my address on it or my phone number. Oh God, could you imagine that? All the freaking weird ass phone calls and text messages I'd get. Oh gee, I can see it now. Someone would take my phone number, put it on Craigslist or some international like dating site or some shit, and be like, "Call now for a gay love time." And I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck? I don't want dick pics." You need your phone number so they can reach you. They can go to LinkedIn. They can go to my LinkedIn to reach me. That's exactly what this profile right here is for. That's my professional like LinkedIn profile. They can go there. They're recruiters and stuff. They can just message me personally. I don't think I put my phone number on LinkedIn just so I can avoid that type of stuff. God damn it. Skull, you got me thinking now. I gotta go check that shit. Good sir. I was in the U.S. military for 4 years. I don't trust nobody. You can ask my wife if I even trust her. She's gonna be like, nope. I trust nobody. Haha. My phone number is not listed under my contact info on LinkedIn. See, I knew I was smart enough to do that. Okay, so then after I build up my digital resume, I'm gonna be working on my coding stream section where I plan on listing out. So this, for example, here I have all my coding projects where it gives like a summary of everything, the skills and tools used to that went into creating them. But this section is going to be the actual projects itself broken down. For example, maybe that's why I get calls that start with 97. So for example, over here on my YouTube channel playlists, I have all of my Twitch streams minus my coding streams like this one. It won't be under this playlist. It will be under this playlist right here for Twitch coding. And I'm trying to name all the videos based off of projects themselves. Like this right here is a project I'm working on for a cemetery application rewrite. So what I'll basically do here is I'll have a section under here that would be primarily just that. It'll be the title would be, you know, so for example, if that one's called like Cemetery 2.0, this would be section Cemetery 2.0, and then it'll be all the embedded YouTube videos for that project. Um, this stream right here, since I'm working on my portfolio website, I'll have another section for modifying my portfolio website, and then that's where those YouTube videos will be embedded in. And then I'll end up, once I get that situated, I will be adding links, a third set of tools, not tools, but probably put like maybe listed as videos or streams, and I'll have it link directly back to that section itself. So that's where I plan on like leaning in that direction going forward with it. That's gonna be the last thing I completely work on. And then I think so once I get digital resume, coding stream, these would be the last two big things I work on. It'll be the digital resume, coding projects paired with a projects page. I may go through and do like another complete overhaul. Well, not an actual overhaul, but some like minor modifications towards CSS, etc. And then that's probably where I'll call it quits on this project for now until like maybe next year. So maybe I get bored with it. Actually, no, I lied. There is something I do want to try doing. A dark mode and a light mode. I do want to try and make it to where I'll have like a light mode and a dark mode. Like my screens with how I have two 27-inch 4K monitors, I have everything in dark mode the best I can because if I don't, and it's straight up just something just white. Let me see if I can find an example here. Okay. So everything's in dark mode right now. The only light source is my light fixture up on my roof or my ceiling. And we can see the light difference here where everything looks a little probably a bit calmer, darker. If I go over here, I think it was, I click this, watch how much brighter I get just from my monitor alone. Like, look at that transition difference. Now I'm completely lit up. I'm brighter, a lot more heavenly. And this shit hurts my eyes. Gotta go back to the dark side. So I plan on trying to. I'm gonna try and integrate a dark mode and a light mode to my actual site as well. Not exactly sure. I've seen some examples like a year or so ago when I was first looking into it, but I was like, I ain't gonna get into that right now. I'll just wait till I do another complete overhaul. But that'll most likely be the very, very last thing I do. Like this light gray background, dark gray top. Darker gray, lighter gray, light gray. I like this as a default for my site personally. But I might try and make it to where there's a maybe I'll make this the light mode and then I'll make a dark mode or some shit. I don't know. I haven't decided. um, the Skull Legend. Question for you: what are you utilizing to learn JavaScript? Great. I just inhaled my candy. Now this is gonna go from a coding stream to me dying in front of everybody. Ugh. Woo! Grasshopper? That sounds familiar. Of course, that's not going to. Oh shit! It actually popped up. I expected this. Woo! Ah. Okay, I'm assuming you mean this website right here, correct? That is sweet. Ooh, let me see if I still have them. 'Cause if I still have these one websites, it will help you learn CSS3 better when it comes to Grid and Flexbox. Oh my god, let me see if I still got them. I doubt they're going to be under here. I know they're not going to be under here. Oh, jeez, come on. Have them in. Probably don't. Let's see. Not seeing what I was wanting to see there. God, I hope I have the Looks like I don't got it no more. Well, that Google that shit. Not this website. Although I do like the reference a lot. Box front. Definitely not this. The hell, ISO containers. That might be what it is I'm looking for. Let me Google that. Oddly enough, I don't think this is the site I was looking for, but that's pretty cool. TikTok, of course. I swear TikTok's like becoming like the new YouTube. Want to learn something? It's similar to this, but maybe it is this defense. No, no, it's not. However, that is pretty cool. See, this is gonna bug me now. Now I want to find it. Maybe it was the same thing. I remember this. I just could have swore it was on another website that allowed you to go to, and it wasn't just something like this. Because I do remember, so when we were learning grid, we was doing something like this with the water and the carrots. I'd have to say if you're a hardcore D&D person, this might be pretty fun. Damn, there's like so much more now. I did a coding boot camp back in 2018. Pretty sure a lot of stuff's been added out there. So yeah, what I was talking about earlier with the GitHub. So for GitHub, if you want to host your own personal website, it would be your username dot github.io. That's all you have to call it. Username dot github.io, and then that will automatically create your free website. Pretty sure that's how it worked. But I know it has to be username. Because I was wondering why I named it why I had named it Will, but that's my GitHub username. So if I go to it, it goes through the Google domain and redirects to my wrthompsong.com website. That's a okay. But yeah, practicing. So when it comes to grid and Flexbox, I will tell you, and you probably may have already figured this out. You don't want to use only grid, and you don't want to use only Flexbox. Kind of want to use them interchangeably. Although I'm pretty sure even with my own advice, right there, that even when I was taught that, I'm pretty sure a lot of my stuff in my CSS is heavily Flexbox, and very little of it's actually grid. But if you're gonna be creating like cards and stuff, like multiple, like this one, I'm pretty sure this is probably the only portion of my website so far that has grid and Flexbox. Because these are like this is a different section of cards, and this is also a different section of cards. And it looks like Monkey Radio's. So with that said, I think I found a good stopping point. There's Skull Legend. Have you gotten familiar with Git, like Git Bash? Tell you what, here, that would be your friend. I don't have everything memorized, but I always come back to this cheat sheet. So a quick rundown, what I'm currently doing, Git Status, it brings up the current status of the branch that I'm working in. So I have me a branch created, update January 2022, because I don't want to update my master branch and then push everything out directly into my master branch. So all of this is done locally. So all of this is done locally on my computer. And side note, even if you do not, even if you do not have internet connection, say you're working on a laptop, or say your power goes out, not your power, but your internet like cable, maybe a squirrel or something, maybe, I don't know, a meteorite chops that damn wire in half or a car hits it. I don't fucking, maybe just something weird happens and you lose internet connection. You still want to push out commits. I mean, you still not want to push them out. You still want to do the commits because when you go to push it all, it'll update everything else online. Git add. So I put git add and a dot. The dots is basically for everything. These that too. So the green lines, it shows this one was renamed from home styles, well, home dash style to index, and then that there was a new file created called model.cs. Those, it recognizes that those are not inside my actual repository. So they're listed as green, saying, hey, this file has been renamed, and here's the actual new file. That way, you know these are actually new. Then all these red ones is everything that's been modified. And it even gives you like a little bit like you can add a single file. So if you do git add, and then say if I was to do git add education.html, I'm only adding that one file. Since I'm just doing like modifying CSS through everything. I actually don't know how to zoom in on this. Um, let me see something. This, oh shit, here we go. Okay. So yeah, here I'll just go over it again. So I used Git Status, and then it told me on this update for branch named update January 2022, your branch is ahead of its origin by one commit. So that means I've done more editing and I've made a commit compared to what's actually out there. So I actually need to do a push, and then they'll be caught up. But these green files, it's showing that these are like actual new files or renamed. So this one was renamed from home-style to index. This here is a completely new file. And it lets you know that. All these red ones are all modified files. When I've been fucking around, whether I was just doing like spacing out stuff and then backing it out, whatever. Um, Renaming things inside the actual files, just any type of modification. And it lets you know which ones have been modified. So let's say you're working on these, but you're not ready to commit them all. So let's say if I wanted to do just the education, I would do git add education.html, hit enter, and it will only touch that one file. Or like I did, git add dot or the period, that's all. So all of these two files, these several files, everything is pushed out there. So now they're all green because they're ready to be they're staged. Um, they're now, so it's called staged. So they're ready to be committed and pushed out. I probably just lied about up here uh, about why they were green. So these are actually staged, but say if you like, oh shit, I didn't want to push out this resume one, you could do git restore dash dash staged, and we'll do resume Hit enter status. And then now we'll see that all of these are green and then this one's back to being red. So that means if we do a commit, all of these will be committed. This one will not be touched. If I want to add this one back, instead of the dot period, I'll just do the git add that single. Do another git status, and now everything's green. So everything's paged. Now I'm going to do a commit -m for message. Put in the double quotes. Modified CS and made adjustment. To X home stop. This is git bash. So instead of using Windows's little DOS command line thing, so instead of using Windows, I'm using git bash. Let's see. This IDE, it's called IntelliJ. This is more leaning towards Java, but some of these they actually have it to where you could actually make the commits and everything through here too, through the actual IDE. You can have like a user interface style instead of just using this. I just because this is what I was taught at first. I'm more familiar with it. 6 and gutted all files separate. And probably a bunch of other stuff. So, like a word to the wise, when you're making commits, you don't really want to make like funny stuff like that in the commits. Since this is my own thing, my own project that I'm working on, I don't mind putting in the funny stuff. But like in a professional scene, you want to make them like short, concise, to the point. So if someone was to go back to it and figure out what was changed on that file, and they see that commit message, they'll know exactly what happened. How can I get a link to my own Git shows? Yeah, I don't really understand what all this means, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It also shows 907 insertions, 1,150 deletions. Git status. And then now it'll tell you your branch is ahead of origin update by 2 commits. Use git push to publish to local. Git push. And boom. All that's been pushed out. Status. Your branch is up to date with origin. Nothing to commit working tree. Shorten. Damn, this is crazy. I can almost read that small font. Up to here. I'm gonna exit that out. I'm gonna go ahead and restart this. This out. GitHub real quick. And all right. Oh, my own personal site? Yeah, sure. It should be. So since this is my own portfolio site, I actually wanted to actually use my actual name. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but hey, it works. No one had it, so I took it. Wait a minute. That out. Now, hmm. Wow, this candy is just not working with me today. So I'm eating these little like sweet, chewy sweet tarts. I think I might just stop because it seems they don't want to cooperate with. That's fine. I got backup candy. Oh my god, they're all smashed. Look at this. It's supposed to be like one single itty bitty tiny thing, but they like all fused together. God damn it. There we go. Cool, peace off. All right. Someone didn't do their job. Yeah, tell me about it. They let that trailer get too hot and everything got fused together. So when you create your github.io, you'll create your repository. Since my username is literally WillieT1986, it will be your username.github.io. And once you create it, obviously you're gonna pull it or pair it to 3:32 a.m. there. Good God, man, where the hell are you? It's only 7:32 p.m. here. No shit. That's pretty cool, dude. Well, go to bed, man. I'll tell you what though. Check out this link and this link to see if it allows you to in your locality, and see if these will be able to help you get started with your own GitHub portfolio website. Look like they may be pretty legit. Yeah, it's even saying username.github.io. That's like starting out with create an index.html. Make it show hello world. So I will tell you before you peace out. Anything you commit to your master branch and put it online, it'll probably update within probably say less than a minute to your physical live site. If you create another branch, like how I have this one, my update January 2022, it'll show that it was recently pushed out. Well, pushes were created 8 minutes ago, so this has been updated. But these updates will not show on my website that's live because they're in this branch. Now, once I merge this branch into my master, everything will update. So keep that in mind. So if you have something that you like for your portfolio, like even if it's just one page to get started, and you push it out to your master, but you want to do more updates, if you can catch me on, I'll teach you how to create a separate branch. Exactly. Just like how I already closed it out. Just like how all this shows this right here and this right here. I have those on there primarily for me to see what I try to remind me what I want to do. But I don't think I would want people to actually see that. You know what I mean? See them yet. Although I would love it for people to see like these updated parts right here. But that's gonna be like a hold off. Because what I plan on doing is I'm planning on doing a complete side-by-side comparison of, of my current and my new website. I'm gonna try and make me a small video for it so I can throw it right here. And with that, Sir Skull Legend, thank you for the follow. Thanks for joining my Discord. I'm, I am planning on growing that community a little slowly as people join. Um, I try to do coding streams during the day. Um, After this, I'm going to be ending this stream soon, but then I'm going to be starting right back up and then be getting on some video games. I do play video games like Call of Duty Warzone. I've been playing it for about a month, I think, and then Halo Infinite. I do play a variety of other games as well. If you're a gamer and you play other video games too, right on, man. Right on. I'm always reachable inside my Discord. So if you ever want to chat about code, got any questions, hit me up. Just at pretty sure I'm at two. Just at Warmat2 in the chat, and I'll get the notification on my phone. If I'm on my computer, I'll respond. If I'm in the middle of a video game, I'll pretty much still respond. Especially if I'm live. If I'm live, you got a question, come in the chat, ask me a question. I'm I'm free to teach what I know to others. I am also willing to, like, if you do play games, I'm a PC gamer, but I do have like buddies of mine that are all on Xbox, and we do play like cross-platform games together. So if you ever want to just chill, hang out, play video games, you see me on, hit me up, see if I'm available, or message me, see if there's any room or something. Depending on who I'm playing with, I may just like leave that team just to come play with followers. But yeah, man, thank you for your time. Thanks for joining. Um, I am so horrible at outros. But yeah, man, get to bed, have a good night, and to everybody else, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. But if you want to stick around for games, I will be restarting this game back up. Play games. I got Red Bull. I got me a bottle of pop. I got candy. I might have to turn on my fan because I'm burning the hell up. All right, I'll see everybody here shortly. Peace.